Alola everyone and welcome to Pokemon Sun and Moon Episode 29 Live Reaction. Now, as per usual, I will not be using the sound or video because sound can't get away with. Video, too dumb to know how to do. So, if you will, open another browser, follow along on whatever platform you prefer, and just listen to me give my 2 cents for the next 20 odd minutes. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1... go. And we're starting with Lana. I remembered her name. Oh, ghost types in the startup. Well, seeing as how Morlo is the only one we haven't come across, I'm assuming this is going to be a Morlo focused episode. Oh, and the group is building a tent. Alright, there's a familiar scene. The guys are building the tent, the women are preparing the food. Would have liked to see it the other way around. Or at least half and half. And that's why you always have a fire type on hand. Vulpix, you dick! What the hell? Got litten to make the fire, got praised. Just come. Vulpix just comes in and goes, fuck you. Ice. What's happened since then? Okay, they've got the tent set up. What's wrong with Lana? That animation. But apparently there's something odd about the forest. But she just now waits until they get the tent set up and the food prepared to start saying. And apparently no one else knew. That animation. But yeah, wouldn't that be something that you would like to know before going to the campsite? So fat people wake up in the forest, fall asleep in the forest, and wake up skin and bones. Oh, hi, Rockruff! There's something watching the distance. Morlo! I know I've done this a lot over the past almost 30 episodes, but one of the original Pokemon that I suspected Ash to get was a Shiinotic, which everyone knows is the evolved form of Morlo. But with the other one being Charjabug going to Sophocles, something tells me that Mallow is going to be the one to catch this Morlo. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of food! Okay, I call bull on that. How can you read a lot of books on camping and it never says anything about food? So you brought a bunch of potions, repels, and towels and nightgowns. I can tell that Lily's never been the kind of person that's ever been camping, but how can you read so many books, not know a thing about the food, and only bring potions, repels, and towels and nightgowns for yourself? You didn't think the pet... Okay. That is a lantern. Hi, Charjabug. You're supposed to be Ashes. And charge of bugs lighting up the lantern. Oh, hi, Rowlett. Where'd you get that cookie? That was your fault for dropping it. Sophocles. Okay, reading out in the wilderness, that's one thing. But you're out in the middle of the wilderness reading like an iPhone looking thing instead of an actual book. And while everyone else is doing things, you're just like sitting there reading. So what was happening? Mallow was picking fruit. Lana and Lily were by the water. No surprise. And Ash and Cocky are having a battle. Oh, and Litten noticed something. Fucking Rockruff again. Uh-oh, something's happened to Steenie. Alright, so everyone hasn't returned. Only Ash and Cocky are at the campsite. Hmm. Now, you see, this is the perfect moment to have Rockruff. Oh, something just happened to Cocky. Alright. But yeah, where's Rockruff when you need him? He should have all of their sense. Oh, and Rowlett. What are you doing passed out on the ground sleeping? I should have known. Alright, that was necessary. Oh, Sophocles is out. How do you just now notice him? He's out too. Why does me think that Effect Spore has something to do with this? Or just Spore in general? I mean, that is one of its main moves. I don't know, I was sitting here being a fat piece of crap. As soon as I make the joke, food. Oh, look, a random cookie just flew out of the bush. There's nothing to be suspicious of. Oh, hi, Morlo. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the way it was moving, that was pretty freaky. That was like some alien type of thing. Alright, and I just had like a 5-second ad right there. What is with your faces? Oh my god, the zombies! A skinny Sophocles. You're hungry! Did you not just realize a little while ago that there's a mountain of food at the campsite with everyone there all zombified? Jesus Christ, this Morlo is a glutton! Yep, and there's the copious amounts of food that automatically gets everyone back to their target weight. And chaos ensues. They're just like, shut up and give me food. But now that they're full, you would think they would take care of the problem at hand, being taking care of that Morlul, either by driving it off the area or by catching it to where it is no longer a threat. And here's Detective Rotom again. You are clearly trying to figure out what happened when you saw... Well, maybe it was just Ash and Sophocles that saw the Morlul. So where'd you get that? Yeah, everyone's calling bull on him. Oh, so Lana's gonna be the creepy girl this episode. How about you all stick as a group from now on and not isolate yourselves? Oh, hi, Morlul! Just randomly spouting there. Yep, there's Spore. And everyone's asleep again! Are they gonna wake up? Now that begs the question, how exactly is it making them skinny? Because my first thought is, plant, moving like alien creature, is it like draining the nutrients from their body somehow? Oh, Morlul's back. Alright, now they gain the information on Morlul. Oh, that's right, it is a fairy type. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I was right. It does drain the nutrients for you. Oh, the repels. And it went to sleep. So this would be the perfect time to throw a ball and keep it from being a threat. And it's awake. Spore. Jesus Christ! What the hell? By the way, that's a Poké Doll. It's going to try and absorb the nutrients from the doll. and it's confused. Isn't that the actual first usage of a Pokédoll in the series? Because I think it is. And Ash is letting it feed off of him. Oh, and he's gonna eat as it takes energy. Ash, you're a madman. That cannot be good for your health. But eating alone shouldn't recover your energy. You would have to sleep. You would have to get some rest. You would have to intake more nutrients than what you're being drained of. Which, something tells me that unless that food they're eating is chock full of like insane amounts of nutrients, it shouldn't be enough. And the rice alone, that would make you fuller, but that's not a lot of nutrients. At least I don't think. And the food is gone. And they're both fat. Oh, there's a bunch of Morlo. That's a lot of Morlo. And they're chasing after them. Okay, that's actually a nice shot of all the Morlo. Oh. They take energy from others and put it into the tree. At least that's what it looks like. Or they're just hanging it out there for a nice visual. What are they doing? They're glowing. They're evolving. Did every single one evolve in the Shiinotic? That's a random ass evolution. And it makes the tree better. So if I get this right, they collect as much nutrients as they can as a Morlo, then they all mass evolve into a Shiinotic, and it takes that energy and puts it into this tree so it can bloom again. And it makes, I'm not going to lie, that tree does look really nice. How are you lot still hungry? Oh, hi, Shiinotic. I'm assuming you're the Morlo from a little while ago. Well, that's an E.T. reference if I've ever seen one. Spore again. Why did you spore them that time? And another bloody ad. Alright. We're almost done. Spore hits. Ash passes out. And I knew they would wake up in the morning. But this time they don't wake up hungry. Well, I was kind of hoping since, you know... Oh yeah, her repel. Allowed... They couldn't revive her because of the repels. Alright, so that's all of episode 29. So basically, the way it was looking, Ash was like fully going out of his way to help this Morlo, which normally when he does something like that, it's like a high probability of a catch. So I was holding out hope, but I didn't want to say anything because there's been a lot of times where he did the same thing with other ones and they just left. Once it evolved into Shiinotic, I had a feeling that... Well, here's my original thought. They all evolved into Shiinotic. But if Morlo stayed a Morlo, something told me that Ash was going to catch it. But once it showed that it did evolve into a Shiinotic, it walked up to it and it had the whole ET moment. And then... Spore. And at that moment, knew it wasn't going to happen. So, there's another one out of the list that he's not going to get. I've got a list around here somewhere where I'm just slowly crossing off all the potentials to figure out what the hell his sixth one's going to be. There's not really many left. I don't even remember what I did with it. I'll find it later. But yeah, all the ones that are just like, this could be a potential. They've already come and gone for the most part. So, I'm rambling. This is the Mad King Paradox says signing off, and I will see you all in episode 30 to see what happens then.